Celebrations across the country today marking Juneteenth, the day when slaves in Galveston, Texas got the news they were free. Block parties were held around the tri-state where the holiday holds special significance. Here's Tyler Madden.
It's somber, but it's also celebratory, and I think it's one of those holidays that can hold all of that range of emotion.
For Trudy Gaba, Juneteenth calls for a moment of reflection as she looks at the Underground Railroad and that journey to freedom that ended on the banks of the Ohio River.
There's no talking about the history of the Underground Railroad without bringing in the Ohio River. Here in Cincinnati, while we were a free state, slavery was very much right at our shores.
Slavery was legal in Kentucky. For those soon-to-be former slaves, crossing the river meant crossing into freedom. Some continued their trek north while others stayed and called Cincinnati home.
Sometimes it was by ferry over the river. Sometimes people swam. Sometimes it was makeshift boats. So any way they could get across, they did it.
Dr. David Childs leads tour groups across the region to stops on the Underground Railroad.
If you had to think about a place, a symbol, a geographic body that symbolized freedom, it was that river.
One stop on the tour is next to the Roebling Bridge. Murals telling the story of the region from prehistoric times to today line a nearby flood wall. One highlights the Black Brigade.
There were black soldiers that helped with the Civil War, and so there's all history up and down this flood wall.
Bringing history to life is the mission of a new exhibit at the Freedom Center in this place, making sure it's never forgotten.
So we really brought the power and the influence and the multivalence of the Ohio River, and we brought it indoors. So we are exploring, what does it mean to be a dividing line? What does it mean to be this borderland between slavery to the south and what did freedom look like here in Cincinnati? We're just amplifiers. The stories are out there, and we just want to be the home to make sure that they don't get lost.
At the Freedom Center, Tyler Madden, Local 12 News.
And Dr. Childs says there's so much history still left to uncover. Researchers are constantly discovering new spots on the Underground Railroad all across the tri-state.
Sure, you could stop watching now, but let's be honest, you want to see more. So click some of those links, or better yet, go ahead and tap subscribe. That way you'll catch more content from Local 12.